The topic was assignment for alkanes and alkenes. So you can also use the chat to state the answer. What could be the right answer for the first one? Which of the following mixture could not form when octane is cracked? Octane means 8 carbon. So prop and pent means 3 plus 5. So yeah, it will be 8. Butane and butene, that will be 8. Pent and prop, so that will be 8. But hept, that is 7, and eth 2, 7 plus 2, it means 9 carbon will be there. And this, how 8 carbon result in a formation of 9 carbon atom, that's why D cannot be the right answer. This question is about the organic compound with skeletal formula. Skeletal formulas which represent the carbon skeleton or carbon chains, that is shown. Which compound is 2-methyl propane? So we have to select the longest chain. We can name this. First, it cannot be B or C. Why? Because one is cyclic, one is alkene. So, but the name is alkane 2-methyl. So when we select the longest chain 1, 2, and 3 carbon, we selected. So this is a branch. Like if I draw, so here is 1, 2, and 3 carbon. So this is a branch. So it is 2-methyl. Second position, we have a one carbon as a branch. So it is 2-methyl propane. That's why A will be the right answer. Which compound has a molecular formula of C5H12? So when we check 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon are there. So this cannot be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But this is alkene. So general formula of alkene will be C5 and H10. Number of hydrogen will be twice. So it cannot be B. It's a cyclic alkene, and alkenes have the same general formula. So C5H10. So it cannot be C. When we are left with the this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbon, so C5, and because it's an alkane, so C5H, like 5 into 2 plus 2, so it will be H12. That's why D is the right answer for this. Which compounds are isomers? Isomer means they should have same molecular formula but different structures. So the molecular formula, this is 4 carbon, C4 and H10. This is C5 and H10 and C5 and H10. So they have same molecular formula but different structure. We call them as isomers. And this is known as the functional group isomerism because they have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but this is not having the same structure. So compound B and C are the isomers of each other. Then which compound react with acidified potassium manganate to form diol? So diol is formed when alkene react with in the presence of oxidizing agent. So which one is alkene? B is alkene. That's why B is the right answer. Then the structural formula of 5-chloro-2,2-dimethyl hexane. So hex means there should be 6 carbon atoms. So we have to select a carbon chain with the 6 carbon atoms. So 1, 2, 3, 4, this is 5. So this cannot be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This can be. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But so it is 2,2-dimethyl. But the problem here that it is 6 chloro. Like 6th position we have chlorine. When we check this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have, when we count this, one side we have chlorine, another side we have methyl group. So when we number this, if we number here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so two methyl groups are there in second position, and fifth position there's a chlorine. So that's why C will be the right answer. Why not D? Because D contains two chlorines, so that is not a possible answer. This question is about hexane, which is C6 and H14, and hexguanine, which is C6 and H12. What is the test to distinguish one is alkene, another one is alkane? So we can add bromine water. The result with hexane, no change. The result with hexene alkene, it will change from orange to colorless. Hexguanine has the same number of isomers. We have to, including two stereoisomers, hex2ene, we have to draw a complete structure of E. E means the opposite side, like trans or E. So it should be hex 2. Hex means 6 carbon atom, and double 2 means double bond with the second. So first we draw this, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there will be hydrogen here, hydrogen here. This will be CH3, this will be CH2, this will be CH2, and this is CH3. So this is hex2ene. Second position we have a double bond, and it is a trans. Why it is trans? Because the heavy groups, the priority groups, are on the opposite sides. Explain why stereoisomerism of hex1ene does not exist. So when we draw hex1ene, identical groups will be attached. So there will be identical groups, hydrogen will be there. So whenever we have identical group, that molecule does not exhibit stereoisomerism. So you can say C double bonded with C. They restrict the rotation. So in case of hex1ene, the identical groups are attached. That's why it does not exhibit geometrical isomerism. Then chloroethene can be made by either ethane or ethene. What is the reagent and condition? When we want to produce chloroethene, if we want halogen alkane from alkane, the reagent will be chlorine, and condition it should be UV, ultraviolet light. State the type of reaction and the mechanism. So what kind of reaction is this? The type of reaction is this free radical, and the mechanism is the substitution. Type of reaction can be electrophilic, nucleophilic, free radical. So here it is a free radical. And the mechanism means how the reaction proceeds. Mechanism can be addition, substitution, elimination. So in this case it is addition. What is the reagent that would be used to make chloroethane from ethene? So if we want to produce, then it should be hydrogen chloride HCl, because when HCl is added to ethene, it will form chloroethene. Show the mechanism how ethene is converted to chloroethene. So we have to show the full mechanism. Ethene is a symmetrical alkene, so it will have only one isomer. Like it does not, like there will be no intermediate here. HCl partial positive and negative, so electrophile is attracted towards the electron rich side. As a result, any one of them you can write as a positive. It won't make difference because it is symmetrical alkene. So this will be example positive. The other one is attached with H. And as a result, here what happened, the Cl, which is having a negative charge, will attract towards this carbon cation and form chloroethane. The next method, which method of making chloroethane has a higher atom economy? Atom economy depends on the desired product, because when ethene is there, if we write the equation, when it was ethane plus chlorine, this result in a formation of chloroethane plus hydrogen chloride. But when ethene is there reacted with hydrogen chloride, this result in a formation of chloroethane. So you can clearly see that this second method will have a higher atom economy. Why? Because atom economy, percentage atom economy is calculated by mass of the desired product divided by total mass of the reactant or product multiplied. So this is our only desired product. The only product is a desired product. So this will have 100% atom economy. So that's why the second method will have the highest atom economy. And the last part, which is having greater yield. So that answer is also the second reaction. Why? Because the first reaction having many stages, multiple steps are there. But for addition, few steps are there. That's why the higher percentage yield is also for preparing chloroethane from ethene. So these are some organic chemistry questions. The next session will discuss more questions from this topic.